Yo, what's up, guys? Today we are comparing three movies. So, here on Discord, my captains have sent me the suggestions for today, and we can see that there is the movie 96, Tamil original, 99, Kannada, and then Jaanu, Telugu. Okay, so we're gonna watch all of these three, and basically we're gonna compare them and see which trailer does the best job. Of course, I'm not gonna watch the full movie. Imagine watching three movies in one reaction. That would be crazy. So we're gonna watch the three trailers right now in this reaction, and I'm gonna tell you the one that I preferred. Okay. This was requested by Shreyash Ajay, the Power, and so many others in the YouTube comments. Okay, so we're gonna do this. The first one was October 2018, and then 2019, and then 2020. So every year there was a remake in a different language. I wonder who's doing 2021 for next year. So before we start, I want to say Elorukum Vanakam, Andariki Namaskaram, and Elarigu Namaskara. I think that's all, right? I didn't say that in order, but okay. Let's go. Let's do this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to suggest a video, go on to the Discord. We are almost 200 faithful supporters on Discord. The link is in the description. Let's start with the Tamil original, 96.
Ram?
Jaanu?
Oh, Jaanu is her name. So that's why the 2020 movie is called Jaanu.
Jaanu.
Oh, it's with him. Vijay. Of course it's with him. Every movie is with him.
ராம் வந்திருக்கான்.
மாறாத காதல் மன்றாடும் போதும் மாற்று கருத்தில் மோதும் மாறாத ஊடல்
டேய்,
Is he having a heart attack?
என்னடா நடக்குதாங்க? நீ சாப்பிடல? இந்தா ஃபுல்லா சாப்பிடு. தேங்க்ஸ். தப்பா ஒன்றும் நடக்காதுல்ல?
சும்மா அதெல்லாம் அவளை இறக்கி விட்டு அப்புறம் நீ இறங்கு. ஓகே ஓகே. வலதுகள்
புரியுது பாப்பா.
அதான் என்ன புரியுது?
ஆனா இப்போ இந்த சமயத்துல ஒன்று சொல்லணும்னு தோணுது, பட் சொல்ல மாட்டேன்.
He doesn't talk?
காதலே காதலே வாழ்வின் நீளம் போகலாம்.
Wow, there's a Michael Jackson reference over here. Right in the middle. Let me put a bigger screen. Can you see? Right over here? Michael Jackson holding his... Huh.
போகவா நீ
I love his silky hair. What did he find? What did he find? Okay, not a lot of details in this trailer, but from what I can understand from the trailer, there are two timelines. When he was a child and he fell in love with her, and then as an adult. But he doesn't speak. And I think, in the beginning he was like bearded and all of that, and then he had a makeover, maybe to impress her. Oh, of course it was to impress her. So it's gonna be like a high school love story that exceeded to adulthood, from what I understand from the first trailer. We're gonna watch the second remake, 99. Maybe we'll get a little bit more information, because normally when they make when they do a remake, they add more details to the trailer because everyone knows the story because it's a remake. So let's watch this one. This is 99 Kannada. And guys, I really trust Kannada film industry because recently I've seen so many good movies. KGF, Vikrant, and Rona, you know, like, they're doing a great job. Sandalwood. Ramu films. Everyone has a love story. Golden Star Ganesh. Why did they change the year, 99? Takes you back to your school days. Okay. So that
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ.
Oh, there are no subtitles here. So they decided to take a different approach to the trailer here. We're not seeing scene by scene. We're seeing something different here. But there are no subtitles, so I'm just gonna guess and understand by context.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ರಾಮ್, ಯಾಕೆ ನೀನಿನ್ನು ಮದ್ವೆ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ?
It's the same story, same scenes.
ಭಯಾನ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಾನು,
Oh, he speaks.
ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೆ.
ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ರಾಮ್?
ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಆ ಥರ ನೋಡಿದ್ದು ನಿನ್ನ ಮದುವೆಲಿ ಸೀರೆ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಂದಾಗ.
ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಿಂಹದ ಮರಿ ಥರ ಬಂದ್ ನಿಂತ.
Love is eternal. 99. Let me see if there's a Michael Jackson reference here. Nope, just, you know, love, sensibility, affection, just words. Okay, so this is the Kannada take. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I prefer the Tamil actors. I don't know, they had more chemistry. They looked like, I don't know, they had more chemistry. So I think the acting, I prefer Tamil version. But let's watch Jaanu, which is the Telugu version, and then we'll talk about all three together.
ఎగసిపడి కెరటాన్ని నువ్వు, ఎదురు చూసే సముద్ర తీరాన్ని నేను, పిల్లగాలి కోసం ఎదురు చూసే నల్ల మబ్బుల, ఓరచూపు కోసం నీ తోరనవ్వు కోసం, రాత్రంతా చుక్కలు లెక్క పెడుతుంది నా హృదయం, నా వైపు ఓ చూపు అప్పియలేవా.
Okay, so this has a more romantic narration.
కదా ఈ ప్రేమ గాయం చేసేది ఎవరంటే వరమే లేదంటే కాలం.
ఫస్ట్ ఎవర్ మ్యామ్ ప్రపోజ్ చేశారు?
రే, అసలు ఏం జరుగుతోందిరా అక్కడ? అయ్యో వర్జిన్.
ఛీ, ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నావు జాను?
That's a very direct and a kind of offensive question. She's like touching him, and he's like, I've never been touched by a girl. Are you a virgin?
భయమేస్తుందా? ఒక్కోసారి జీవితంలో ఏమీ జరగకపోయినా ఏదో జరగబోతుందని మనసుకి మాత్రం ముందే తెలిసిపోతూ ఉంటుంది.
10 నెలలు మోసి కన్న మీ అమ్మకు నువ్వు సొంతమైతే ఇన్నాళ్లుగా మనసులో మోస్తున్న నాకు కూడా నువ్వు సొంతమే.
నా రామ్ నన్ను వెతుక్కుంటూ వచ్చేశాడు. కే రామచంద్ర నా కోసం, జాను కోసం.
Okay, so I must admit that I love the BGM in all three of them, but this one also, it has more of a, it has more of an impactful take on it. Okay, so after watching all three of them, I'm gonna say that number 1 and number 3 have this suspense in the air. Does he talk? Does he not talk? The third trailer that I saw, the Telugu version, they went into a deeper meaning where it showed that he had social anxiety. In the first one, you could see that he had, I don't know, it felt like he was more of a shy person than a social anxious person. But the third one made it a little bit more evident that he has social anxiety. And I don't know if we're going to the supernatural here, where he can literally see things happen before it happens. I don't think that's where the movie is going, but I think that he has a social anxiety. He suffers from precipitation, if we can say that. He doesn't take action because he's afraid of what will happen next, and he's trying to protect her. And the interesting thing about all three of these is that all three of them are in different locations. And he's a kind of like a nature photographer, but it's a very interesting concept and a very interesting movie. Of course, I can't say much based on trailers because they're so short, and but I think the second movie, the Kannada version, is the one that I least enjoyed, because I think that it showed a little bit more than it should. It didn't give me that curiosity, because it showed him speak. It showed a few things, and the actors, I don't think they had a lot of chemistry, in my opinion. I think there were more chemistry between I think the first one. Of course, I'm going to be biased talking about the first one because it has Vijay, and I have seen many movies with him and many trailers with him. I haven't seen many movies. I've seen many trailers with him, and I've watched Master, and I like his acting. But I think the third movie, I think the actors were very, very faithful to the first movie. So I think all three of them are interesting, but let's put this in order. I think the original is always best, but I think I'll go with Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, based on the trailer, because the trailer is supposed to make you want to watch the movie. So in order, I think Tamil made me want to watch it, Telugu made me want to watch it, and Kannada, it was just like, okay, interesting. But he didn't look like he didn't look like he had social anxiety. He didn't look like he was having a hard time, because he was talking to her, he was smiling. In fact, I think the third movie had me more curious than the first one. Oh, this is hard now. I think the Telugu version gave me more expectations and anticipation to watch the film, because it showed him even doing, it wasn't sign language, but he did, something like this, and he was trying to communicate his feelings, and I think it it draws me more into the movie, trying to understand what kind of relationship they have, and I think that is what makes a nice drama, romantic drama. The first movie had an air of suspense, and at the end also, where he gets the light and he looks, at something, it's very suspenseful, and it kind of like turns into a kind of a thriller vibe. um Thriller, Michael Jackson. No, but it kind of turns like into a kind of thriller movie at the end, because we don't know why he was doing that, and it brings that air of suspense. The second movie also brings an air of suspense also, and the third Telugu one, it's more focused on romantic drama, on a romantic drama vibe. It starts with a poem, and a narrated poem, which is kind of romantic. The scenery is beautiful. So, and the text also, they talk about, was there text? Can't remember exactly. I have just watched it, and I can't remember. But it is something that is more going to the love side of the story. So I think all three are interesting, and if I had to pick one to watch, I, I don't know. I think I would go with Tamil first, and then Telugu, because of Vijay. But if I didn't know who Vijay was, I think I would go with Telugu. I think I would go with Telugu because I think the trailer, it drew me more into the story, and I would rather watch a romantic drama than a thriller drama with a little bit of romance. I don't know. I think each category needs to stick to their lane, and I think when you involve too many things, if you involve like a thriller with a romance, it takes away from the romance, because even though romance needs a little bit of emotion and action, I think when you put thriller into it, it doesn't go well. It becomes a toxic relationship. But I don't think that was their intention to give that thriller vibe. I don't think it was intentional, but it did bring the suspense. I mean, why was he, what was he looking at? I'm just saying it gave me that little tension at the end of the trailer, the Tamil trailer. But all in all, I think it's a romantic story about a child and two teenagers that fell in love in high school, and then they had their re-encounter, and she is definitely the man of the relationship. She is definitely the stronger part of the relationship, but he also looks like a strong independent man, going on his own adventure in nature. So I think it's interesting to see how he overturns and how he overcomes his social anxiety, and how he will become the man of the relationship, because normally women want a strong man that can speak up and take action. And that's why she was frustrated in high school, because he didn't have a backbone. He just ran away from her. So I think that's going to be the the key factor of this movie, showing how he will create a backbone, be courageous, be brave, and finally prove to her that he can be a true true man. That's what I get from the trailer. I may be way off. I may be very wrong, but I'm just telling you what I got from watching the trailer for the first time. I hope you guys enjoyed my comparison. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to go on Discord and submit your suggestion. I will see you in the next video. Let me know if I am understanding the movie correctly or if I got many things wrong. Don't give me spoilers because this looks like a movie that I would like to watch. And I'll see you guys. Take care now. Thank you for the support. Bye-bye. See ya.